Hello and welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm BinkyB and this will be the second game with Bant depths in Legacy. So we're on the draw. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a bit loose, but we do have a wasteland to start things off if we have an opportunity. Snow covered forest into expedition map. Okay. I will probably brainstorm on turn 1 to try to find a white source. I could also crop rotate. Yeah, it's okay. I was going to say it's Cloudpost, and it still might be. That was no white source. I'm gonna put back. Doesn't really matter because I will have to draw them all unless I crop rotate, which I actually could do. Nah, that's fine. I'm just gonna play island here. I could crop rotate for a white source and play Stoneforge, and that's not a horrible play, I don't think. But I can also crop rotate end of turn and have the spell pierce up if I want it, or just ignore the crop rotate. I think it's fine now. Let's add another mana. I'm gonna get a Tundra. Yep, because now I will wasteland the Cloudpost and play Stoneforge Mystic. It instantly resolves. There we go. I don't want to wasteland, but I think it's the best option for me. I would like to draw another land though. But I think he was kinda into the Cloudpost game. Yeah, making more forests. Sweet. That's actually pretty nice. I think it's worth just putting in Batterskull, keeping a spell pierce up. Sure. Oh. Okay. I can't handle that. And a Primeval Titan. I can't handle that either. I guess I can actually. I can stop in this draw step. Could also Jace, I suppose. Counterspell helps too. So now I kinda have to decide do I want to click him or keep up counterspells. And the only downside to keeping up counterspell is if he has a Cavern of Souls. I could click him, but that would mean that he gets a lot of draws and he could already have something big in hand. So I think I just pass and let him draw and try to counterspell plus spell pierce. Oh, he's shuffling? He does not want Primeval Titan. That's odd. He gets one anyway next turn. Because now I can intuition for Wasteland, Loam and something. Sure. This looks like mono green Cloudpost. Ah, I see. Yep. There is the Cavern of Souls. Too bad. Maybe I just want to click him now actually to get a faster clock. Yeah, that feels alright. Because the Wasteland plan I think is too slow. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So I doubt there will be an Emrakul next turn at least. All is dust, Moment's Peace, Primal Titan, Eye of Ugin. I won't take the Eye. I kinda... This is interesting. How to do this. Because he will get to resolve that Primeval Titan if I don't do anything. He could play All is Dust. But this turn he could keep up. Do I just take Moment's Peace? Yeah, I think so. Then I counter on that he will play All is Dust next turn. Hopefully. Noxious Revival. Interesting. Let's attack. Okay. It's not that great when you have a Senses Divining Top in play. Let's see, how much mana do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He will have 11 mana. What can I do about all of this? Not that much. Not that much. I think you just have to pass, unfortunately. Yeah, this uncontested Oracle is pretty good for him. It would be nice if we went for All is Dust this turn. Which I think is a reasonable plan. Yeah, there's the Cavern of Souls. Giant. Okay, it's going for the Primeval Titan. Yep, can't be countered. Looking up Dark Depth stage, no? Just a crap ton of mana. Hands of Life. So I think it's time to Intuition, but he's going pretty big now. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to get. Yeah, I'm just going to get the Dark Depths package, I think. Oh, maybe not. Actually, I can get Loam, Wasteland, Thespian stage. Yeah, that seems right. I know it's an iron Fugin too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And it costs 6 to fetch up or so. Yeah, that's not good. So you could give me whatever here. I don't think it's going to give me like, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what it gives me. Since I can't counter anything, I guess I can counter with something that's not Primeval Titan or Emrakul, but so my options are to Noxious Survival a Wasteland and use it, to cut him out of mana, and then I will have 3 mana up and that won't change that much. Or I can dredge. Yeah, dredging seems fine. Still has all his dust. Yeah, the thing is that he will have... Yeah, I'm gonna dredge. Things that he will have another Primeval Titan next turn. Let's start off by attacking because we know that we will do that. I can loam, but then I can't counterspell and play Wasteland. Maybe that's fine actually. Wasteland, Wasteland, Mr. Rainforest. He will most likely play another Primeval Titan. Yep. What can we do here? Takes so long to win. We can Noxious Survival, the crop rotation. Yeah, that could be a road to victory, I guess. So next time we can crop rotate in Dark Depths and use it, and have 1 mana up to do something else. But then somehow we have to dodge. Yeah, I don't really see how this is gonna work out, but from his part it's just you just have to play Ifugi and fetch up Emrakul and win. Because I don't have any disruption for that. Few decks have, I guess. You're leaving a land on top. Yep, that was wrong. Then we can do it again. Co-select on top. I'm gonna discard Spell Pierce. I mean, it's almost as bad as Engineered Explosives, but yeah, you could attack first. Yep. Yep. Okay. Begin sideboarding. What can we do about all of this? I don't really know. To engineer explosives seems pretty bad, I guess. I'm thinking about mind break trap because they exile and not counter. That might be one thing we can do. But that's about it. I think I might want to keep one engineered explosives in, because I don't know really what he's up to. And then I guess we can shave. Could shave a swords. Yeah. Swords are not great because he has so few creatures and all of them have immediate impact. So my fastest clock, some disruption, yeah, alright, we'll keep. I'm gonna brainstorm again on turn 1, even though I know it's not optimal. But I like all the cards in my hand, so all I want is more lands, basically. And I'm going to play Stoneforge on turn 2 and hopefully Vendilion click on turn 3, so there's that. If he didn't have the Oracle, I would have gone for the Wasteland Loam package on turn 3 last game and Wasteland him every turn. But since he had Oracle, he would outrace me, so that seems pretty bad. Loam is not a great card to have here, since we don't have any fetches or wastelands or anything. So what are we doing? There we go. Savannah. Green Sun Zenith 4-0. Alright. Guess that's a Dryad Arbor. That was not really what I wanted. I'd rather have the Loam than the Stone or than the second dig through time. Now I'm pretty forced to play Stoneforge. I would like to sword stat. Don't get me wrong. And I assume he doesn't have any count spells, since he showed 0 blue cards or manas last game. Does it resolve or not? Yay! Yes, please. So what can he do this turn? He could kill my Stoneforge, that would be annoying. So next turn I'm using 2 mana to put Batterskull into play, probably. I don't really have a faster clock than that. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm just going to pass. I could Swords the Dried Arbor to keep him from 4 mana. Okay. Interesting. So I could also click here, but I think I'd rather put in Battle Skull. Is that even true? It's 1 more damage with click is so I guess I could then attack with Stoneforge too. So what are we doing? This is an interesting card. Is he just waiting at my end step to try to make me miss what I'm doing, or what's the deal? So here's what I'm thinking. If he had an Oracle, I think he would have played it. Am I just going to use this source as a Stone Rain? I think so. Let's see if he gets another Cloudpost and plays it. There's 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's okay. So I can attack for 5, click him in his draw step. He goes to 15, then he goes, yeah, so he's getting 3 turns plus the Glimmer Posts. But if he's spending time on Glimmer Post, I'm fine with that. Oh, so yeah, crop rotation too. Well, then he can't use the map, so. But of course that's not good for me. And now I draw a card that actually could potentially have made it better to play click, but probably not. So it's 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. But I will have a Vendilion Click. But this one needs to do some work probably. So he has no lands, so you can use Cloudpost to fetch another Cloudpost. 2, 4, 5, 6. He can't use. What he can do is Green Sun for. He could Green Sun Zenith for Oracle. I don't think I can prevent that. All in all, this is really bad for me. He could just play Oblivion Stone and use it next turn. I think he's just gonna leave the hand as it is. Doesn't make much sense to do anything else. And I could hopefully draw like a Force of Will or a counter spell or something that actually does something. Yeah, and since I just looked, I don't get to see what he had in hand in the text. Should remember that by now. But it was a Kozilek, Green Sun Zenith, Oblivion Stone, All Is Dust, and Moment's Peace. Moment's Peace, we could potentially get to Spell Pierce or something. I guess the same is true for all this dust. Let's say green sounds for 4. Hopefully misses. Okay, here's the expedition maps. Okay, that's one way to do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna spell pierce that. Thespian stage is not bad. So now I have the choice. I could either save my Battle Skull or I could click him. But see, his hand is All is Dust, Kozilek, Green Sun, and 1 random card. Does this count as... Yeah, so I can copy that to gain more mana, but that also gives him more mana. I'm not sure I want that. So let's see what the plan is. Green Sun for 6. That's a good plan. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana left. I don't think I save my Battle Skull because I can't even replay it. Green Sun for 4. So his hand is All is Dust, Kozilek, and something else. Dryad Arbor. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna click away. And let's say 3, 6, 9. He could play Kozilek next turn. That's not good for me. Let's just remove Kozilek, shall we? Because I can dig through time next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Sacred Ground. Sure. You're welcome to draw that. Woohoo, a card. So there's no point in loaming. I could dig right now. What am I hoping to hit then? A land? I think he's pass actually. He can't take any damage because then he's dead. He has an All is Dust in hand that he might be forced to use. That Sacred Ground is no good. I'm not that heavy on the land destruction plan. Cavern of Souls is worse. And he gets 2 lands off the top. Even worser. It's a new word. And an Oblivion Stone. Alright. That's too bad. Is he playing all his dust? It would be nice if he didn't do that. Alright, sweet. Then we can dig without fear. Is there anything for 2 that I can play? Don't think so. If I get to pick up 1 card, I guess that's Vendilion Click. So what can we find? Engineered explosives doesn't do much. Jace doesn't do much. I think I'm gonna pick up Mindbreak Trap and Jace. Because then I can hardcast 1 counter spell and force of... Yeah, that seems like a good plan to me. Could also take Noxious Survival, but this ought to be good enough. Oh yeah, right, yes, Moment's Peace left. Do I counter that or not? I guess not. Intuition. So there's no point in attacking. I could play Jace and Force of Will. No, that's just not good. I'm just gonna pass. Yep, I can't do much about it. It's too bad I can't squeak out another point of damage to have lethal here. Oh, well, we can actually deal with that. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 14, 15. That's good for you. It's not good for me. We can actually deal with that. Bam! But he does get the Time Walk anyway. But now he shuffled away his... Oh, and he lost a life? Oh yeah, it's a Glimmer Post. Ah, too bad. I was so happy for a moment. But he shuffled away his Oblivion Stones. He only has all his dust. He's gonna gain Son of Life. Yep. But that was fun. Another Cloudpost, Jesus. Would probably have been attacking with Dryad Arbor too. What do we draw? Something nice. Crop Rotation does qualify. Let's attack. So we can Crop Rotate for Dark Depths, use it and crush him. Okay, good plan. I like it, simple to remember. So even if he has uses all his dust, I think he's gonna let that resolve. He can't have too many spells. even though he has a top, and he can't really fetch either. But yeah, that mind break trap, so crucial. And I guess I could intuition as well for like, that doesn't really make any sense though. I was gonna say I could intuition for like 3 Force of Wills, but that just replaces a blue card with a blue card. Primal Titan is annoying, and we can't stop it, so it resolves obviously, and it can get 2 Glimmer Posts to gain not enough life. Guess it was Sulai's thing. And Iofugin, okay. So his hand is all his dust. I think I have to force the Greenstone Zenith if he uses it. Yep. I believe you were going to draw that. No? Okay. So his hand is still all his dust. Crop rotation for Dark Depth. Yeah, I could not intuition, I'm not sure what I was thinking. I'm going to use Thespian Stage to make 2020 hard to kill legendary flying beast. And that should be game. And that should give us a pretty good advantage for game 3, since he only has 4 minutes left on his clock. Yep, you have a lot of mana. Oh, I guess actually a Moment's Peace would save him. Yeah, I have to force this, because he will get a Glimmer Post in game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 life, and that will be enough. Let's pitch Intuition since he knows about it. And the Swords, so we can give him some life. Seems bad. Okay, sweet. Still don't think there's anything. I mean, we could cage to get the green suns, I guess. Engineered Explosives seems still like a very bad card. Detention Sphere doesn't do that much. Relics doesn't do that much. Yeah, let's try Cage instead. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. We got turn 1 Swords, turn 2 Stoneforge, we have a Force of Will backup and a click. I think that will be enough disruption. I'm gonna start off with the Tundra instead, since that was a pretty good roll. Sure. I can't really prevent that from happening at some point. Another Force of Will, huh? Now that is nice. So once again we have our fast ordinary clock, and we already have a piece of the puzzle for Jesus. He has a lot of mana now. So we could click, we can put in Battle Skull. I think I just want to put in Battle Skull. But he already has 9 mana. She's a bit worrying. And an Iofugin. Oh no, we're going to lose. Spell Pierce is a bit late. I don't think it will do anything. So I'm going to click him in his draw step. Yep. It goes for Emrakul. Yeah, then I will most certainly go for the Vendilion Click. Let's do a little fetchy. But I can only prevent it for 1 turn. He has a bunch of lands. Let's see, does he have enough to cast it? He will have 4, 8, 12. I actually don't have enough to cast it. So if I take Moment's Peace, then I get to attack for 7, for 8. But then what do I do? Because the turn after that, Emrakul will come down. Yeah, I think I just have to take the Emrakul. And I'm going to force the Moment's Peace for sure. And I guess I will, yeah, I have to pitch the Spell Pierce. Yep. Can I beat an Emrakul? I don't think so. Oh well, that is one draw you could have. So let's see. I need something to survive. So he has 3, 6, 9, 10. He plays a Vesuva. Then he has 4, 8, 12, 13 Exacxes. Then he will also have Moment's Peace up, and I need a Force of Will for that. So I can't play Jace. So I'm just going to play Caracas and pass. Yeah, right, she had a Cloudpost too. What I could have done is play Jace and try to find Mindbreak Trap, but that would require him to do some work. Guess I could hard cast Force of Will, but then I can't use Caracas. So I need to let him attack me. That's a horrible feeling. So let's get rid of Stoneforge, Stage. Should have floated mana, Flooded Strand, Tropical Island, Tundra and Vendilion Click. I don't think this will be enough, but we will at least try. Crop rotation for what? Okay. Then we are dead. Alright, that's fun. Because he had another Cloudpost. We can go up to 15 life, but that doesn't help us. And we can buy ourselves one more turn by Caracasing his Emrakul, but then we're dead. Yeah, well, he had a pretty amazing draw this game. He had exactly one piece of disruption and all the Cloudposts and Ayafugin. I don't think we could have done much else. And there we have it. Thanks for watching. I did my best, but it wasn't really enough. That's okay though. I would have found it. It wouldn't have helped. Thanks for watching. I'll bring you another game right away.